Plan goes into effect early. We're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What the columnist write? Here's Dalvin Cook, third year back from Florida State. He'll get this up to the 34 and a good... On play action, they'll throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
Now the rookie from Boise State, Alexander Madison. And they'll lose yardage here. Now back to throw. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the wall. Looking to throw. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A 1-yard touchdown pass. Back Red Raider Patrick Mahomes. They'll run on first down. Hilliard.
Watch out, watch out.
From the 25 on second down. Mahomes being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Big choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On second and 10. Mahomes. That's complete to Demetrius Harris.
Dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that.
On first down, just 1 yard there. Here's Mahomes to throw.
And I lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive. Jim firmly right down the 6th seed following the 20-7 win over Detroit in Week 14. Green Bay also a winner in Week 14, so the Vikings sitting.
So it could have huge implications for the Vikings if they hope to vault up from the number 6 seed.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it is incomplete. Boy, a cute pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work.
And they drop it for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call.
Defense.
In control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got the hook up to Landry. The Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. Now here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry to the 8-yard line now. Mahomes going to throw. The Browns are in the end zone. Touchdown.
There we go. That's it. There you go.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in we have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite
touchdown, Vikings! Olabisi Johnson, 37 yards. And the Vikings, these two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end. On second down, Hilliard. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with it there. Throwing is Mahomes on third, eluding the pressure right. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Rashard Higgins, 74 yards.
I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And they'll go from the 40. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
This pass complete to Higgins. And he's taken down, but not before. This one goes for 20. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Patrick Mahomes at the 41-yard line. The drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they're going to have another first down. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result in the slot. You often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
To start this drive, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
Spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Now Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. That one
Somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the... On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it in.
Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter able to...
They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
You off to a quick start.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
It works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you're throwing so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defender. Pop it in the middle of the field. Bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
On second down, Cook. And some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 24 yards.
For 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever.
You see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he'll take this across midfield. And he... On play action, they'll throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he just falls short. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Half that he seems to have lost a little bit here in the 3rd quarter.
And every guy has his whisper.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
A lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes buying time to his left. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this to the 31 now. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to
The first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Chubb on the counter, and that play going absolute. Now 3rd down. This is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. And Diggs has it. And they're going to have this across midfield and
do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. Play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do play? Because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back from the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Olave 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man is Higgins. And working from the gun, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Would have been. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw on there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He's back to throw. Now a and that's caught inside the 35. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And that is
play, because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And this Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get just a yard up. They'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete to pick up the 1st on 3rd. He'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wipe. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion. Guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. One final try for Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. But no doubt they had to go for 2 to tie the game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. 20. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.